Hi there, I'm Kirk Johnson. I'm president of the BMW Motorrad Club in Northern Illinois, and in today's video I want to show you, or at least talk to you, about what to do if your bike is having a stalling issue, hesitation issue, that kind of thing. Also if it's stalling out, at the intersection, stuff like that. This customer brought me this bike. This is a 2003 F650 CS, and he brought it to me because he's frustrated because it keeps hesitating. Driving down the highway at highway speeds, it'll hesitate. He said it felt like somebody was grabbing onto the back of the bike and pulling on it, and sometimes it would just die out at the intersections. He said it would start right back up again, but why is it dying out? Why is it doing all that stuff? Well, he brought it to me to find out. So after doing a lot of poking and prodding around and doing a lot of research, here's the things that I came up with. One, I think that Motronic unit in this thing is really super primitive. So if anything gets messed around with, if it reads something wrong, it seems to get stuck in that mode. It just like stops there. It doesn't reset itself. It doesn't relearn anything. You have to reset the computer totally all the way to stock, and then it will actually come back to life. The other thing is the spark plug. The stock spark plug being a NGK D8EA, just a standard spark plug. I pulled this thing out and it looks like it's really running in a very, very lean condition. I'm hoping you can kind of catch that on the internet there. Anyway, the plug to change it out to, NGK Iridium, and it is a DPR 8EIX-9. There we go. And that really, what it does is that spark plug has a little bit longer electrode on it. It gets it down into the combustion chamber a little bit further. It also, I think, takes a little less energy to fire off, so it's going to give a more consistent spark. But the real important thing is to reset the computer on here, and it's kind of a two-part procedure. You got to follow it through. So you unhook the battery. Of course, that's one way to do it, the first way. So you unhook the battery. I like to unhook both the negative and the positive and touch them together. That's going to completely dead short the computer out, and it's going to then be reset. If you want to just leave it sit for half an hour, even overnight unhooked, that will also do it. Then the second part is when you hook the battery back up and you go to start it, a couple things that are extremely important. Do not rev the gas, don't touch it, don't do anything. Just simply put it in neutral, hit the start button, let it start, and then walk away from it until the fans come on. Let it just sit there idling until the fans come on. Fans kick on, shut the bike off. Now when you go to restart the bike, it's going to be fully reset and everything's going to be right at zero where it's supposed to be. That's going to be really important. Anyways, I did this stuff on this bike and it worked. It worked beautiful. It took away all that hesitation, all that nonsense that was going on with it. I think it reset the little, I don't know if it's a potentiometer or if it's a throttle position sensor, whatever's on there. It reset it. Now it's running correctly. There is another thing that's going on, and I think I kind of read it in the plug a little bit, so I started doing some research again online. Years ago, somebody made a like a little controller box, controls into the fuel injector. So it's kind of running in a lean condition right now. That thing, if you were to hook that thing in, you can actually dial up the dial up your bike to use up a little bit more gas, and that is definitely gonna, I think, really help this thing. I think it gets into this lean condition, and then it doesn't know what to do. It doesn't know, should I shut it off or should I keep going, or it's like right at the razor edge of economy. It's okay. This bike gets really good gas mileage as it is. A single cylinder bike, it does if you own one. It's okay to use a little bit more gas in this thing. get this plug looking a little bit more tan or cocoa color, and I think it's going to work a lot better for you. So just a few things you can do to this bike if you have one. I know this is not really a total do-it-yourselfer vid. Like, you know, I'm going to show you how to change the spark plug. You should know how to change your own plug by now, and you should know how to reset the battery, you know, take the battery cables off. I don't think I need to show you that stuff. It's like showing you how to ride. Anyways, hope you enjoyed this video. Check out our club, and please donate if you care to, and we certainly welcome the donations. We're a very small club up here in Northern Illinois, and we put all these videos out there for free for anybody to look at and learn from, and hopefully be able to you know, not have to take your bike into the dealership or get so frustrated that you're ready to, you know, throw it over on its side. Just you know, so check out our other videos if you can. Thank you for watching.